How you doing, folks? This is Ron Grovis from Ron's Beers. I got a beer to showcase for you today, as you can see right here, from Founders Brewing Company up there in Michigan. They got two locations, two breweries actually, one in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and one in Detroit, Michigan. This is their all-day IPA, a session ale. Before we go into the brew, let's talk a little bit about the company. The company was started by Mike Stevens and Dave Engbers. Hope I'm not murdering that name. Dave Engbers is spelled E-N-G-B-E-R-S, Engbers. Both these guys had steady jobs when they decided to chase their dreams and start a brewery. Which is, everybody have a dream and you should fulfill your dream. Which meant writing a business plan, start your business naturally, quitting their jobs. If you're going to do something, you're going to have to do it full time most of the times, and taking out giant loans. Yep. They figured if you're going to live life, you ought to live it hard without regrets. I think we all would like to do that. After some initial challenges due to marketing, they were trying to make a well-balanced and unremarkable beer is what happened. We were on the verge of bankruptcy. I can't say that word. Let me say it again. Bankruptcy. Hold on. Bankruptcy. There we go. Bankruptcy. It was at this point that the original founders team decided to brew the kind of beer that got them excited about brewing in the first place. I mean, they want to brew something complex, in your face kind of ales with huge aromatics, bigger body, and tons of flavor. And I think that's what all these craft brewers want to do, something that is in your face, that is really complex with huge aromatics, and a lot of them have done that. And the Founders family, a group of passionate beer enthusiasts, has grown around this simple philosophy. We don't brew beer for the masses. Instead, our beers are crafted for a chosen few. A small cadre of renegades and rebels who enjoy a beer that pushes the limits of what is commonly accepted as taste. In short, we make beer for people like us. And you know, those words ring true, because that's why there's so many different style beers on the market. We all don't like ales, we all don't like beers, we all don't like stouts, we all don't like porters. We all don't like wheat beers. The beers are numerous, and today we're living in a great time for beer. We're living in a time with all these craft beers, and the major brewers are coming out finally with some of their different smaller batches of craft style beers. It's a great time if you enjoy beers, as I do. I enjoy beer. I enjoy doing these reviews because I enjoy beer, all aspects of beer. Me and my wife used to make beer years ago. I haven't made it in a long time, but I enjoy beer as a leisure. When I have my downtime, I'm not having a bottle or a glass of tonic. Tonic in Boston area, in Massachusetts, at least in the Boston area, is a soda pop, or soda, as some of you folks call it. I don't drink a cold tonic, or sometimes I'll have a lemonade, but I want to sit down in my leisure time, have a beer. And a lot of these craft beers have filled that void of trying different flavors and so forth. Okay, enough of that tangent. We're talking about this Founders Brewing beer. It's an all-day IPA, a session ale. Well, I'm going to talk about this can. It's, as you can see, 19.2 fluid ounces. I mean, I've seen cans that are 12 ounces, 16 ounces, but in 22 ounces cans. I've never seen, this is the first time I've seen a 19.2 fluid ounce, a pint in 3.2 ounces. So you got a pint in 3.2 ounces that it wouldn't fit in over in Europe because all their pints are pint glasses, and would have a little bit too much. But this can is different, being 19.2 fluid ounces and not 22. Well, let's take a look at the can. I like the graphics on it. An all-day IPA. There goes a guy in the station wagon. It's a Woody. As you can see, those Woodies, they don't make them as much. Although Chrysler did. They were the last ones I know. Chrysler had those small cars like the 30s, and they were Woodies, and they look really nice, those cars. PT Cruisers, they were Woodies, and guy's got the canoe on there. He's going to have a real nice day. All right, let's see what we got here. What they have on the can. Enjoy fresh, keep refrigerated. Yep. A session boldly. Breweries. I hope you can read this when I'm moving it. You can always pause it. To get the drone up. It says brewed for us. Brewed for us. Brewed for us. I figure we just got a good look at this can. You can read it. Crack it, pour it, love it. Which is true. This is a lot of nice graphics on these cans, a lot of information on these cans. But okay, get some information on this beer. Get off my tangent. This beer is a Session Indian Pale Ale, as I think I might have mentioned. It's brewed with complex in an array of malts and grains. They don't really give what kind of malts are in this or hops. It just basically, they say on their webpage that it's brewed with a complex array of malts, grains, and hops. It's balanced for clean finish. So they don't tell me what kind of malt or hops or what is in this, and that's fine. I'm going for the taste and the drink of the beer. It's a 4.7% ABV. It's got 42 international bitter units. A little bit higher because naturally it's going to be like that because it's an IPA, an Indian Pale Ale. It's a year-round beer. The man that brewed this, the brewmaster, is Jeremy Kosmicki. And I'm going to spell that because I don't want to murder the name. Jeremy Kosmicki. 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 I think I'm saying it correct. And the breweries, in case you want to visit it, the one in Grand Rapids, Michigan, is at 235 Granville Ave, Southwest. Their tap room number, because they have a tap room there, is 616-776-1195. And then the location in Detroit for that brewery in Detroit is 456 Charlotte Street. That's in Detroit. And their tap room number, phone number there is 313-335-3490. Correction, 335-3440. Sorry about that. 313-335-3440 is their phone number. And you best probably call to get the hours to make sure the tap room is open and what they may have. I do not know if they have food there. But it's good to always call. And maybe they'll tell you what they have on tap at the brewery. Okay, with no further ado, we'll get us a glass. And I'm going to try this here. See if it lightens up the life of the beer. I got this when I bought a bottle of Crown Royal. It was a gift, actually. And came with a glass that you could lighten up, and you put the glass in there, and you'll see. Here's the glass. Save water, drink beer. Oh, well, okay. That's a philosophy. Okay. With no further ado, we'll wipe off the top of this. Okay. Get the glass. We'll open this up. See if water vapors come out without making much of a mess. Now this is an Indian Pale Ale, so I should be a good hoppy aroma to it. Good looking brew. Definitely a good looking brew. Put that up there for Queen of the Day. And here's what I was saying. The light lights up, but it's not the same kind of glass. The other one had like a ball in it, and the light kind of illumined to the whole glass. Alright, with the beer, as you can see, not too much carbonation to it. really translucent. I mean, you can see right, pretty well right through that. Can't make out on the other side much, but you can see through it. Okay, no further ado. Oh yeah, you're getting that. I wish I knew what kind of hops was in. This would be nice. It almost got that aroma of those, yeah, those sweet hops. Kind of almost like the hops that go into the New England juice bombs. A lot of the New England breweries that have that hops that they use. I really wouldn't say citra hops. Cascade gives a number of those sweet aromas, depending on what age and what height you pick them. And Fogels too. Fogels the same way, depending on what time you pick them, early or later, or the flavors and the aroma that it impart. It's good. It's like a sweet hoppy in this sweet hoppy aroma to it. All right, no further ado. The head is dissipated fast. Cheers. It's a hoppy beer. The hops come out. Leaves a little, very minor bitterness in the back of the throat, which isn't bad. It's a hoppy beer because it's an Indian Pale Ale. Flavor is good in it. Definitely well balanced with the malts in the beer. As far as being a balanced beer, the hops and malt are well balanced. Excuse my gulping. And, it's a drinkable beer. If you like, I'm not a big IPA drinker. I'm not a big lover of IPAs. But this isn't bad. This isn't. I really can't give a rating on this because I don't rate many of the beers at all. Would it be an all-day beer for me? No, I don't really particularly care for IPAs. But this isn't a bad blended tasting beer. The hoppiness isn't too bad because it isn't too high of a number as far as it's 42 international bitter units, so it isn't overpowering with the hops. If I was to drink an Indian Pale Ale, this may be the one I would pick. But all of the Indian Pale Ales, they leave that aftertaste of the hoppiness in the top of your throat and so forth, in the back of your mouth. It isn't to me a pleasant flavor. But it's well made, brewed well, I can tell. Well, with that said, if you got the opportunity to get this brew, try it. I've heard a lot about Founders, so don't judge a brewery by one beer. This style, you don't judge a brewery by one style. I've heard they had a lot of good beers, and I will try some other style of the beers that they have. Like I say, you try this beer, you may like it a lot. You IPA drinkers may love this, actually, because it's made really well. I'm not an IPA drinker, and but I'm going to drink this beer. I'm going to sit here and finish this beer and enjoy it the best I can. But you folks that like IPAs, I would try this. I'd pick this up. They've done a good job with this beer. Okay, with that said, folks, get together with the family, call the family, and have a good day. If you're going to drink, don't drive. Ciao.